Terrell from Hall of Fame Bullies, D-Line, and whatever else. This is Bully Rants, and this rant is for truly all new breeders and people who want to get into this. I get this question quite often, like, I'm just getting into this. How do I go about this? How do I find out what to buy? And I've had a rant that was sort of touched on it, but I'll go into it a little bit further. And the main thing I say is just, I would start off with the American Pit Bull Terrier. I would look into the AKC with the Staffordshire Terrier. I would look into the UKC and check out some shows there if you plan on showing, and start to get a reality on what a real dog show looks like and what a real well-structured animal looks like, you know. And then I would get into studying the breed of the pit bull and any dogs associated with the pit bull, and understand where the dog itself comes from, and then evolve your way up through probably the early 90s and start looking into the American Bully. And you know, and the reason why I say that is because you'll get a clear picture of what your dog is supposed to be and what it is, and what some of the dogs have become today. And I'm not telling you to go either way, but once you're fully educated on the whole dog game in general, as far as this corner of it goes, then you can make a better decision whether you like Gotti line, whether you like edge blood, whether you like gaff blood, whether you like whoever dog you want to deal with. You can study the history of an individual dog. I mean, it's not just good enough, like they say old school time, just, hey man, I've seen both of the parents. No, really, if you want to, Bullypedia is an excellent way. Look at the whole pedigrees of the dogs that's on there. Look at the pictures. Look to see if there's a consistent look. Look to see at what point did the look do a drastic change, and that might answer some of your questions about where other dogs was possibly mixed in at. Look at the pedigree as far as how good were the show dogs behind it if you're looking into showing, because that'll, you know, all of these things lead up to consistency and what you should expect out of the dog that you're getting. You know, second, you should probably get in touch with a real breeder who's open to letting you check out their yard, and if nothing else, possibly even kick it for a day with them, you know what I'm saying? Come out on a day and see what kind of action it is all day long, and what's the normal day of a so-called dog man, you know, because a lot of people think it's something that it's not, you know. It's a lot of cleaning up shit. It's a lot of, you know, vet appointments here and there to make sure your dog is staying healthy if you're doing it right. It's a lot of feeding. It's a lot of, if you're doing it properly, it's a lot of time just making sure that your dogs are well taken care of, well socialized, happy, clean, the whole 9 yards, you know. It's not just throwing a dog in the backyard in the kennel and waiting for it to be old enough to start bleeding and then, you know, having puppies. It's not that simple. That's not the good way to do it, although a lot of people do it. You know, if you're getting into this thing, get into it in every facet. Talk to your veterinarian and ask them what type of health problems you should be looking out for, you know, what kind of tests you want done on the parents, or did the grandparents have them? Do you want to get into your dog being DNA certified? If you only want a dog that's DNA certified, to know that your dog is, you know, off of who they say you're getting it. It's a lot that goes into it, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people have these dreams of just getting rich, you know. A lot of times if you buy a puppy for $5 grand, you know, you automatically think that you're going to be able to sell your puppies for $5 grand. And typically it doesn't work like that. As long as I've been around, I've seen certain individuals that'll have a hot dog and they can get top dollar for their dog because the dog is popular and they want things to be done on the, you know, and people want the dogs from that person. They don't want, oh, I got his son, and that typically won't work. They want that dog. They want it to come from that yard that dog is at. And what you have is you have a lot of everybody else buying these dogs with these dreams, and one person getting the money off of it. And a lot of people end up with crushed dreams because as a financial plan, it wasn't a great plan to begin with. You know, you first have to think about quality, and then if there is any cash to be made, it'll come in the long run. But if you're taking care of your dogs properly, you'll probably never see a real big profit margin dealing with these dogs unless you're doing something pretty exceptional. So, you know, with all that being said, hopefully I helped you out. If you do have any questions, feel free to inbox me, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. But as I've said a million times, I don't have anything personal against other dogs or whatever. I just believe in what I believe in, and I believe that what I'm doing and what I've been taught to do by some of the OGs, not just in this game, but in with other dogs, is a proper way to do it. You know, you maintain the health and the standard of the breed, and you promote and only breed the best of your best, so you can continuously get better as this thing goes along and make a superior dog. You know, with that, I'm out.